Off of a shit like where you see, Bill. Police pull us over if I reach. Yeah, like what about me? I'm damn near a millionaire. I get the trap and she tell me I'm living here. Like I pay you to do it, she like you pay me to do it.
Hey y'all, it's Talk More About It, episode number 2. It's your girl Bad Guy Ken, media coordinator with Mo Boombox, and you already know the count. Like, what's up? I am a creator. I help with media. I just like making media content. And I'm from Northern Virginia, raised, not born, but raised. And I'm handing it off to you.
Tavon here, media and website contributor, and also help with social media. And yeah, I'm also a creator as well. And yeah, I'm from Landover, Maryland, represent the DMV.
You're heard.
Turn up. It's Aziza. You already know who it is. It's me. Z.
Back again. Back
Yeah,
again.
right?
What up? I am D Black. Also Devon. That's my real name. You can call me D Black. Doesn't matter. I'm a sports contributor and a web contributor for Mo Boombox, and I'm coming out of Woodbridge, Virginia.
And you're Able G. You already know who I am. Back again for episode 2, like Aziza. So let's get right into it, guys. Hot topics. All right.
Ooh,
so the first one.
G.
First one I wanted to bring up is Bobby Shmurda is bad, baby.
Home.
Bobby
So-
bitch.
It's Bobby bitch. So pretty much like what y'all think? What's y'all initial opinion about Bobby releasing like early as well too? And just like what y'all think so far? Like,
Well overdue. Like, really overdue. How did they release Kodak before they released Bobby?
Kodak wasn't supposed to
Good
be
trouble.
released.
hey,
Kodak wasn't supposed to come home.
hey, Bobby
He
wasn't
supposed to
prepping.
come. Bobby was
Yeah.
he was supposed to come home around this time.
Exactly. They
kept pushing
could've-
that shit back.
Exactly. That's why I feel like they could have just gave him that little and whatnot. Like, hey.
I mean, when
yeah.
they say he was going to pardon somebody, I thought it was going to be Bobby. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
And then it turns out Lil Wayne and Kodak. I'm like,
I think now because
all
Bobby
right, shout out to that.
Bobby was not gonna be like, because Kodak, you know what he did. Like he over here like working with Donald Trump, like whatever Donald Trump probably asked him to do or whatever, like the support, he just gave him that. That's the only reason he like released Kodak, honestly.
Probably.
And Bobby's not gonna do that. Bobby, as y'all saw, he just did a bit. Like you know what I'm saying, he didn't snitch on no one. You know what I'm saying, he took actually more years just so his homies don't. You know what I'm saying, so it's like.
That's why they was playing with his release. You know how many times within the last few years Bobby coming out?
Oh, that's got me.
Had a whole countdown. Had a whole
When I see it,
countdown
like-
in a
Like I
web
honestly didn't
page.
believe it until I saw him come out, and then like when everybody was posting the song, oh y'all forgot about me. I was like, everything was deleted off his page, and then that one song was posted on there, and I was like, all right, he's really coming home. Like,
Yeah.
like Rowdy posted.
Hey, that
it
nigga
today. I
out.
was like, oh,
That
shit.
nigga out.
Woke up the next morning, he's home, and I'm like,
I was
Pull it-
surprised that it was that early. I thought it was
Pulling
on
up
August time.
with Quavo and Karen Civil. I know my sister's about to get her bag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
shout
she
out
about to get
Karen.
that
She already
bag.
did the first interview with
Yeah,
her.
she did the first one, and
I
she's on
love
Joe
it.
Budden's network too. Like Karen's putting in work.
Shout out to Karen. I've been
Right.
watching her since she was first started.
Nah,
She
me
the
too.
goat.
I watch Civil TV. Like I don't know
Oh,
if
I
y'all
watch
have
that
that shit's
religiously.
fire, bro. That's the
Religiously.
inspiration behind the culture, honestly. Civil TV.
Facts.
Shout out to Karen for that.
She
though.
definitely
Yeah.
gave us a beautiful.
The only Karen we respect.
Right.
that
That's a fact.
is fact.
Okay.
But I got one question about the Bobby Shmurda situation that people are talking about. So he's been not in the industry for a while. You know what I'm saying? Shit changed, especially in New York. Drill music is like now. And Bobby, when he was out, like they didn't have all that at that point. So a lot of people are saying that Bobby's not gonna get used to the new music scene and like getting back to stuff. So what's y'all opinion on that?
I don't think he has to. He has his own say.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, who's
So
gonna
he-
fuck with him because he's Bobby
Because
Shmurda,
he's
period.
Bobby.
Like, whatever he drops first coming out, niggas are gonna be like, oh my god, Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
Regardless.
It's just like when Boosie got out and Gucci got out, they gonna be hot for a minute. It's up to him though, you know what I'm saying,
to keep it
to
going.
keep it going. But ultimately he has the hype behind
Like he
him.
has all the
That's what he
eyes on
does
him
with
right
it.
now, so don't wait too long to release some more music or something.
Right, the
Give him
pressure's
something.
now.
Right, because I mean, who's to say he wasn't releasing, like, has any music while he was in jail? Rowdy did the thing with Pop Smoke and shit while he was in jail.
Exactly.
You know,
Like I'm pretty sure he has mad music of his sound what he was
Right.
crafting before he got locked up, which I would love to hear, and most of his fans would love to hear because
Right.
it was a different sound. So I think he'll just be adding an extra element to New York. It's like, okay, y'all on this? Well, I'm on this still, and it's still fire.
I don't feel like it would be hard for him to transition though, because at the end of the day, like, you know,
He started. I wouldn't say
people.
started,
I feel like
he
he wasn't
drill
prepping him
music.
for
He
this
wasn't
type of
shaping
stuff.
it. Yeah.
Like,
he was like that.
he's not coming in blinded. I feel like he's
Yeah.
prepped for this. You
Right.
know,
Mhm.
like Pop Smoke and them. be doing drill and stuff. So like Rowdy being on that album and stuff, I feel like that kind of gave him a little heads up in a sense. I feel like he's prepared.
Facts. So the one thing that I was gonna mention though is nowadays in jail too, they got Instagram, right? Like they be into the scene.
They be TikToking.
Dude,
TikToking.
He has a manager. He has a record label. Like
Facts.
he's hearing new music. He knows what's going on.
I feel like they have more resources in jail now. Like I swear I saw a rapper yesterday like on Instagram Live with this old dude in jail, and I was like, what the fuck? Like on
Instagram Live. Oh wait, the jumpers.
With one of his OGs in jail on Instagram Live. Like you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's fuck. So yeah, they in tune in that jail. So yeah. But I mean, I think it's a good thing though.
I think Bobby might have a big year though. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, welcome back.
I don't feel like he should be rushed though, to be honest.
Yeah,
He did I feel like that'd be
like-
very selfish for people to rush him
To
to
want that
release stuff.
music,
Because like you just getting back into reality, you need to
Enjoy
and who's to know what
Yeah.
he's witnessed in there, you know, with Corona
all that.
and stuff. So
And it's more than just releasing music than just releasing the song, but video. It's more than that. You gotta
Exactly.
put stuff behind that. He might not have the energy or emotional mental.
we waited this long. We can wait some more.
Yeah.
We waited this long. We been
That's a fact.
we still been playing Bobby Bitch and
Yeah,
shit for the longest.
Facts. So I feel like he'll do good, in my opinion, as well, too. So welcome back, Bobby, one more time. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see what you got coming up.
If you want to get an interview with us, we're waiting.
Oh, yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? We
Not if. Shop,
yeah, for real.
contact us for an interview or something.
Or Rowdy.
Anything.
Right. Because we glad you out, too.
But let's go on to the next topic I had, which is a little bit more of a controversial topic.
Wow.
Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying? Meek, yelling Meek. You know, he used Kobe Bryant, late Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, Kobe, in his latest verse. I think it was the song with Lil Baby, right? Was it on the Lil Baby song?
It was a big song.
Little baby.
Honestly,
real with you.
I've heard so much negative.
Hey, it's a song called Don't Worry, featuring Lil Baby.
I never
yeah.
watched. I never
pay
listened
attention
to it.
I've never listened to the whole song
Bruh.
either.
What was his comment?
Well,
His
what-
The
exact
thing
comment?
is, I just saw the lyric first.
So what
And
was
Yeah.
I saw the bar, and first thing I thought to myself, like, come on, Meek, you're better than
Yeah,
this.
it's like, why would
So
you
what
say
was
that?
the bar?
Let me tell you the bar. It's but she ain't ever showed. I'm only gonna do the last part. But she ain't ever showed me yet. And if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper and be another Kobe.
Yeah,
Like what?
like
you
come
could have
on,
used
man,
so
read
many
the
other
room.
things,
Yeah.
bro. Like
the
But-
timing is off.
I
I'm not
see what
saying
he's trying to do though. Like,
I see what he's
I
trying
get
to
what
do.
he's trying to do, but I think
Executed
it just he might have brought it up a little too soon for everyone else.
See, but
This is a great analogy, if we're being
It is a
honest.
great analogy.
But it's a little too soon.
It's
But some
too
people are
soon.
saying
No.
people are being
was
soft though
insensitive.
because other people have said way worse and stuff. Didn't
But
Tupac
here's
talk
my-
about how whatchamacallit's clique has sickle cell and AIDS and
But
all
here's
this
my
Still
thing.
alive,
shit?
though.
Here's my thing.
That is
true.
Here's
Still
this,
alive.
listen to
I don't agree with that. I just want to let that be known that I do not
Right,
agree with the
nobody's
lyric.
condoning it,
But I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Because I heard that same sentiment. Here's my thing. Because I'm looking at Meek Mill as like a hip hop fan. I've been listening to Meek Mill for a whole decade. I'm thinking, dude, that bar was corny. I've heard
Yeah,
better
it was
bars
from
come from
him,
you.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you
He
could have
could've
did
did something
You could have
different
fit
with
that.
that
Yeah.
way
You
You
better
trying
than
to pay
that.
homage to him or something,
look-
whatever, bro. You could have executed.
Exactly.
that
And you
way.
gotta think, you a Philly legend. Kobe a Philly legend too. You know what I'm saying?
Come
So
on, you
Right.
supposed to
And he's
pay
like-
this
that
is a
respect.
bad look.
And he's one of the biggest artists in hip hop right now.
Right
So
now.
like, it's just you're also a role model to these. Like, if it was a low
He's an
rapper,
OG now.
honestly, if he was like one of those low rap, I wouldn't have cared. Because
Mhm.
honestly, one thing I do agree with her though is like people can't be sensitive over rap lyrics though, because they don't ever mean it. Like raps, you know, always been like they be using the wildest like statements. Bro.
Gucci
Like,
said he
you know what I'm
gonna smoke Jesus
I
man,
ain't gonna
Right.
say
and he
that.
was dead.
That was wild.
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
also feel like, though,
That was the ultimate.
I
Just
also
playing
felt
devil's
that
advocate.
Had it been like 5 years or maybe 10 years after Kobe's death and he said that, the effect wouldn't have been as much.
I had this.
I
same
really feel like
conversation.
it's
I was
just the
like,
timing. That's the only thing that I feel
Timing
like.
If you didn't say anything with the chopper in them, you'd be like, I bet you going out like Kobe. But or you
Yeah.
shot out Kobe, but you really said like
You
Man,
specified.
you pretty much described
when
how
most
that man
when most
went
people
out.
already speculating like, well, the chopper is the reason why everything happened. So
But
it's
the
like, how
chopper,
are
he's
you
talking
going?
about a gun.
Yeah,
No, we
Yeah.
know that.
Okay, I'm like,
Yeah, no,
we got that metaphor.
But
we know that-
well,
Because one thing about gun bars is they use like metaphors.
Play on
But it was
words.
like, bro, like
Exactly.
you using the chopper part of it, like that part hit her hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
never
that's
heard
the
your
thing.
music, but the internet and the world speaking about it,
Mhm.
and the next thing you know, it's like you're on the biggest screen or the biggest stage of your life right now, and this woman who's grieving still sees this, and she's like, well, wait, my daughter was on that plane too.
Yeah.
Also,
And it doesn't help that,
And
like,
like
you know,
seven
take
other
it out.
kids on
People
her.
like-
Come on, like, and you
yeah.
just try to use his name or use this as the time for me to promote your album. I know he's about to release an album right now, so it's like you did that because you wanted people to talk about you. You thought it was gonna be revered a different way, but
Because that shit rocked a lot of people's world. Like, I remember that exact day when we found out we were literally filming for the nightly dose.
I cried.
That
So,
joint
like,
was
you know, that
fucking-
shit
I
just
was like,
rocked
yo,
everyone's
I was like, ain't no
world.
way that happened. And the next thing you know, it got confirmed, and I was like, I cried, and then like I didn't get over it, but I like manned up, whatever. You know, you're supposed to hear your male figure tell you feel me. And the next thing you know, I heard
Cry if you
or
want.
found out, I found out Gigi was on the
That's
plane.
Drake.
Nah, that was
And
wild.
then more
Oh,
kids.
Yeah.
And then more kids.
Yeah, it was
And
wild.
I was with my nieces and nephew, and I was like, bruh, I just broke down. I went to my room, went to the bathroom, and I sat there for like an hour.
I went
and
to
then
the
like,
court and cried.
Because the situation isn't
She
just
went down.
Kobe.
So, like, it was really
it's
that rude.
everyone that was involved.
yeah,
Kids lost their parents. Kids lost their siblings.
yeah.
You know,
That's crazy.
people lost their husband.
So it's like, that's what I say, the bar was like, we understand it, but you only looking at that one avenue, so you can't be insensitive to the other people that was on that plane,
Right.
and that's close to Kobe that might look at you and be like, hold on, wait, you ain't have to speak of him.
Right.
You could use,
Yeah.
it's a million people that done died by a plane or a chopper, like, you could use somebody else, but you want
Right.
to use the latest thing that sting the most.
Right, like Hitler or something. I don't know. Like compared to Hitler
Bro.
getting assassinated or some shit.
The
But I
Boeing-
do
the
agree with
Boeing flight or
Devon.
something, you could do something like that, but
Like he could have chosen better. He's had better.
I just wants to see how he's going to recover.
wordplays.
Yeah, I was like, did he didn't make a
He
apology
did,
statement,
and that
right?
was the
No.
problem.
I
She said something, he didn't apologize.
I don't think it's gonna take that much of a hit to his career. I think it's gonna blow over.
Oh,
to
it's
be
not.
very
It's
honest,
He's
not.
been taking
I don't
bad
think he
L's.
needs to like. I don't think even if
Yeah,
he
you're
didn't
right.
apologize,
It's not
I
gonna
don't
hurt
even
him.
think it would be like. It's not because it didn't even. It's blown up, but it's not even blown up that
That
much.
big, yeah.
I
Nobody
feel
really.
like-
It's been washed
I
out.
feel
They're
like
like,
people
oh, we're hurt,
view
and they're gonna
him
get over it.
Yeah.
in a corny manner lately anyway, even before this. So it's kind of like, it's just me being
It's
corny.
just me being
He had Twitter nigga now, and
I mean,
ever
he
since
was
got
over
out of
there
stuff.
fighting with that unknown rapper that we not gonna name, but like
Right.
when he did that, and I was like,
9-6.
yeah, Meek Mill.
Oh, I was like,
We don't name him on this podcast.
It's the music industry. It's at the end of the day, it's entertainment. So
Nah,
they're gonna do a lot of shit just to get attention. And if we give them attention, then we're playing into their game.
Exactly. Whether it's good or bad, people don't matter if they're famous or infamous.
facts.
And that's on heard.
Yeah, Meek, do better. That's all I gotta say.
Shout out
But-
to Meek though.
Yeah, shout out to Meek's music. I like his music though. Don't get me wrong, but he be moving.
I just don't like him
Instagram
outside.
motivation. He started that Instagram motivation
motivation
shit too.
Charm City Kings.
He started that.
Oh,
the
Charm
movie?
City Kings was.
Yeah.
I like
So
it.
it came out.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
Shout
Ooh,
out
I'm
to,
gonna
shout out to
watch it when I
B
get
More, by the
home.
way. Shout out to B More and
It's
the
shout
Charm
out to
City.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Speaking of the
Yeah, we focus on two.
Maya
Girl.
is married
Good
herself. Well,
job.
she been married herself.
Facts. Oh yeah, let's might as well get into the next topic. I think we talked enough about Kobe. I mean Meek Mill.
Damn.
Disrespecting
Damn.
Kobe.
So I was like,
Yeah, let me take back. Rest in peace, Kobe. Meek Mill disrespecting Kobe. That's what we meant. Like. Next topic. But yeah. So Maya,
y'all.
apparently like I mean I think Jada on our social media
It was
recording.
Maya,
Shout out
right?
to Jada.
It was Maya, right?
That
Yeah,
married
she
herself?
put it in the chat,
Yeah.
but she put that Maya married herself in 2013, right? 2013, I think it was 2013.
What state was she living in when she did that?
She live in any state and married.
I agree with
that, people.
Is
Yeah,
it
actually, I think I
official
have a link
marriage?
to that thing.
That's what I
Yeah.
never got to look into.
I don't think it's official though.
Like, I've seen the report back then, and I never looked into it. I was just like, she just quote unquote tired of niggas, and she about to just say, oh,
Are
fuck
y'all
I'm
niggas
married.
that
so
bad
called
that y'all are driving
sodomy.
females?
How the hell should we know? We don't deal with that.
Why we gotta be bad? Why didn't she just want to marry
That's the
herself?
question
She
you
wanna
ask
marry
yourself.
No, I think it's y'all.
I don't think. Oh,
Y'all
women
got all
don't
the
do
root of
anything
issues.
for men. Okay.
So she said that she did it.
So,
So she
How
said
about
she did it after a
how about
toxic
this? It has
relationship.
nothing to do with a man
It
or
doesn't.
a woman.
But
It's
hers
about
is.
an inner journey
Right.
with yourself,
Man,
with
that's your things for
yourself,
men.
like
K-Dot.
it's on a whole other plane than just
She
having
just
a
loves
human
herself.
experience.
Because guess what? I'm married to myself too.
I love
myself.
myself, but I don't see myself getting in the mirror. Kenny bitch.
I just don't-
But like, you need to like marry yourself
You
because
gonna call
listen
yourself
to
a
the
bitch?
definition of sologamy, okay?
Okay.
In a nutshell, sologamy is the act of marrying yourself. It's not legally recognized, but you can have a cultural ceremony during which you make the vows of commitment to love and respect yourself till death do you part.
Is that what she did?
Pretty much, she said
Yeah.
she wanted self-care and self-love, getting myself back
Oh,
after a
okay.
toxic relationship.
I'm thinking
Good
she's.
for her.
Oh, that's
But
beautiful.
but she
Why
did
can't
say
they tell us
toxic
though?
relationship, so it does
Yes,
have
it
something
does.
to do with a male or female.
It does though. So with her,
So it's a half and half.
Mhm.
It's a half and half.
So what you're saying? That love is not the answer. Stay single.
love yourself, I guess.
Where you at?
Not you.
No, the real.
I'm stressed.
That is true. You do gotta love yourself first.
The real question is love.
And
No, that's the thing. The real thing is that you gotta make sure you love yourself before you even get in
That's
a
what I was saying. Like,
relationship.
you don't have to tell us you married yourself. It's alright, loving yourself. Lock yourself. I always tell people, lock yourself in the room for 3 days, maybe 24 hours if you can. Just do that.
She had to disclose it.
Learn yourself.
Now she had to disclose it because people, guys are probably in her DMs still trying to see what's up. She's
She
like,
is
yo, I'm
hot.
married to myself.
I'm
Like, yo.
married to myself.
I might have been one of those guys.
Yeah, like-
Hi guys, meet my wife Maya.
Yo, imagine you.
Besides, she had a mirror.
Imagine y'all at a club and then you go up to
You got
shorty
2 rings
and you
on.
try and get her number and then she's like, I'm actually in a relationship with myself. How would y'all act? Like,
I walk
you think
away.
she'll be like,
Yeah.
So y'all cheat?
y'all think she'll be
Right, what
fucking
do you
around
do?
or like,
What do you-
not
I either walk
Alright.
away or
So
I'll
do
I'll
y'all cheat?
curious. I'll be curious and walk
Shut up.
You cheating on yourself? Can you cheat on yourself? Can yourself allow you to have friends?
You DMing that.
Let me see what type of nigga she
Because that's how niggas be king. Can you have friends?
so do you go on your own phone? Like, try
Right.
to figure out who you texting?
So your cell phone let you have friends? That's all.
Hey, but no, we're not joking, Miles, relationship.
No,
We're
no,
not
it's
joking,
fine.
but-
No, but for real, like people
Shout out to
believe in
that.
like
I'm
the
just-
whole being yin to one's yang, but in all reality, you need to be a whole person before you really need to deal
Yeah,
with
I'm
someone.
leaving
Because if
my
someone
business.
were to leave you, that's your other half. You're halfless now.
Yeah.
That's why you need to be a whole. Gym
Word.
drop.
Hey, facts.
I
Kenny
don't
Gyms.
believe in that 50-50 shit. I need
Right.
100%. You hear me? Table
Hey,
ain't gonna get food.
respect.
I don't believe 50-50.
That's what I'm saying.
Pay the mortgage,
That
nigga.
ass. I think we're all on the same page with that. But I guess that's.
Hello.
Everything else.
That's good.
Let's go to the next topic because I feel like we talked enough about Maya marrying herself.
Right.
Next one. NBA All-Star Weekend during COVID.
Bro, will it be a bubble?
Oh wait,
Like, is
people
it a-
can go?
I'm actually
Yes.
gonna be in Atlanta for All-Star Weekend, but I didn't even know it
During
was
my
All-Star
birthday
Weekend.
weekend.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't go. Sorry, I have plans.
Okay.
Hold on though. How is that gonna go? Like, did they put any details out there?
Let's
Are
talk
they
to our
gonna-
sports
Like, are they
experts.
gonna like? Is it gonna be a bubble?
Tell us,
Tell us,
Black.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Right.
For real,
Is it gonna be a bubble?
Sports
Are they gonna be
coordinator,
interacting
Black.
with families?
From my understanding,
Are the
it's
niggas gonna
just
be
going
out?
to be how they've been regulating all the other games during the season. But the players are not, big fans of doing it. The ones that got selected, they're going to participate. But, guys like LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi, like they're not feeling it. They rather take this time off because it's a tough time for these players. You don't think about, these guys they got millions of dollars, but you know what I'm saying, they got their families, they
I
got their
respect
health to
that
look out.
conversation, but it's too late, bro.
You said
I
what?
respect that conversation, but it's too late.
No, they still playing. I'm
said
telling you
that-
what the players.
Nah, I
are
feel you,
thinking.
and that's what I'm telling. I said the same thing when they was asking like, will the NBA or NFL come back? I'm like, bro, those are regular people.
Mm-hmm.
If we are regular people, we can't go to work or we can't do our everyday shit. Why are we trying to get our entertainment
Right.
back?
They're
They're
humans
entertainment,
too.
but they're humans, bro. We don't need fucking sports entertainment right
They
now.
live in
We
the
can't
same
even
cities
get
that
we
we
can't
live
even
in,
get
like-
music, but y'all want sport. Like we gotta cut all of it cold turkey. So I feel what they saying, but it's just like, bro, niggas already been insensitive to them, so y'all might as well. But I feel like the NBA should have prepared it better. If there's no bubble,
Yeah.
That's what
then
they should have done better.
They should have
No,
put
but
another
you're-
bubble in Atlanta and be like, boom, all the players bring your family and friends, have fun here with your family and friends.
Right. So what you're
It's a
saying
vacation
is
during COVID.
the niggas will not be out in Atlanta.
Oh,
The baller niggas will not
That's
be
another
out.
thing.
I feel like-
hold on,
I
sorry.
mean-
That's another thing.
I
The
seen
NBA was tripping. for
they
even
said there's gonna be
choosing
no
Atlanta.
party.
Yeah, why they choose Atlanta?
That's
Like,
what
you know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Nobody chose Atlanta. They chose Atlanta because
Atlanta's
Atlanta's the only
don't
thing that's still
care.
open.
Atlanta is open
It's
as
still the
hell.
only-
and
I think
people
that's probably
come
why
to
it is.
Atlanta.
Because they only got Atlanta and what? I don't think anyone like
Texas,
Miami.
Texas
Well,
is ruined now.
Last time was
Texas is
they had
Charlotte.
to go in Orlando last year.
They did.
Florida.
It was either that or
Not
Vegas.
Vegas.
I think they have some
But
lax
we
rules.
all know why they did.
But one last thing though,
The niggas won't be out.
Yes,
Not for me.
man.
Honestly,
For my
yeah,
bitches.
David Stern said no parties, but obviously
Rest
like
in peace,
50
David
flyers about
my man
so
Adam
far.
The
Silver,
trap
by
niggas
the
is
way.
game is
Rest
gonna
in
be
peace,
out, though.
David Stern.
Just not the
But,
ball.
I said David Stern.
Yeah, you just say David
Adam
Stern.
Silver.
He meant
bro.
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. I know what.
But my whole thing is, as a fan of like, you know what I'm saying, basketball and NBA, I'm not too excited about it because I'm thinking about last year's All-Star game after
It was
Kobe
weak as
passed.
hell.
That might have been the best All-Star game I think I've seen in my life.
I feel like people are just emotional.
We're not gonna get that same product this year.
I mean,
We're never gonna get
I don't
shit.
even think
The All-Star game is supposed to be for fun. I do want you guys to be competitive, but
It's a culture thing too.
Pretty much.
I'm not gonna lie, like the All Star, it's like it's heavy hip hop influence as well
Hell
too.
yeah.
Like, cause that's a whole vibe. Like,
You have
there's
so many
events,
performances,
showcases.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
a lot of artists blow up off of All Star
Networking.
Weekend. To be honest, they be getting like booked for All Star Weekend, and they be like, "Yo, who's this? He's tough," and he gets his name blown up. So All Star Weekend's not just a sports thing; it's also the culture shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like an urban culture.
Celebrity All-Star game, all that goes down.
Exactly.
You're not getting
Not
none of that
really,
this
no.
year, so what's the point?
Nah, facts.
Right. So you heard it here, ladies. Okay, the niggas will not be out. Can't see your plane tickets. Put your turkey bases away. You is not
Pretty
getting
much.
a baller.
Hey, I'm
Maybe
still in
it's
Atlanta
get-
though.
You'll get an Able G. but he the goat though, so it's cool. You still a winner.
Right.
Yo, I didn't even know it was All Star Weekend when I booked my trip. I'm like, cause I actually kind of blown this All Star Weekend because I didn't want it to be OD. You know, so that's one of the network.
Oh, it's gonna be OD.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn.
There's so many
Because
people
Atlanta going
also
up on a
around.
handstand.
All right, let's go to the next one. I think we were talking about this earlier. Paid tweets coming to Twitter.
Yeah, we did talk like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be done with social media with that.
Why though?
So-
Why would you done?
I'm not trying
You don't
to
gotta
pay
pay
to
for
see-
someone's tweet. You just gotta pay for exclusive tweets.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Wait,
not, like,
wait,
it's not
wait.
like everything you're paying for.
Wait, are we not the
Even
ones
like-
paying? Isn't Twitter paying to have
No,
created? Wait, what?
no.
I
So,
gotta pay to tweet?
Basically, what you're doing
No,
is
you,
like.
you gotta pay to look at other people's
Yeah, so
content.
if I post
tweets
a
and
video
stuff.
or I post a tweet and I want you guys to pay for it, I can have the option now to say, well, I want people to pay for
Well,
it.
they ain't gonna get no money
They ain't gonna
because
get
you're not
no
gonna
money.
bring that Instagram stuff
I
over
think
here.
people are gonna
I ain't
pay.
do that.
Yeah, people are
People
gonna.
gonna
gonna pay,
do it.
but
You're
I
right,
ain't gonna pay.
Kendra will not be
I
paying.
don't even
Shout out to
know.
the
People don't even be on
people that
Twitter.
are going to pay. I'm not
So-
going to highlight those people right now.
But that's even good for like
Like,
imagine
you-
though. Imagine media outlets like us. We can
Yes.
have exclusive tweets about like, oh, we have this exclusive
That's their-
private
that's their
session,
fucking-
and then artists
Yes.
got pay us to see our tweets. Type
I mean,
shit.
yeah,
That's exciting
That's what they're
for-
trying to promote.
for
yeah,
us as
for
a
artists and
business.
creators to use it as. But come on.
I don't
But I
go
mean,
to
it's good
Twitter
for, like,
for
business,
business
like,
all the
platforms.
time.
Yeah.
It's my
But
freedom.
individuals, like, dude, I don't
I
want
always
to
try
pay
to
to
tell
see a
people-
thread. Like,
Instagram, Instagram
Not
is
for you to be having them
business.
little
Yeah.
typos and shit.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
And you can't edit the
Stick your
version,
shit to
that's
Instagram. Twitter is where we have fun, we
Like,
free, we
always-
not on a strict
they
thing.
gonna,
That's
they gonna
what
try to put a
blows me.
price wall up around
On
everything.
everything.
Even Snapchat
Especially
filters
like-
probably.
Everything.
Like, people gotta let that
Don't
die
say-
on its own.
But
Like,
then
let it
already
come and
had,
let
you
it
had to pay
die.
99 cents for some of your Snapchat filters back in the day.
Back in the day,
All of
yeah,
them was
you had to-
not
they were
free.
not free.
Yes,
You had to
and
pay
they
for
started
it.
off
And then
free.
people who didn't pay
And then
for
they
them,
started, some of them was like 99 cents. I remember it.
Well, you can tell I ain't paid because I ain't even know.
Right.
Girl,
I don't
because
know.
they
I paid
the
the
rainbow one. The rainbow, when you open your mouth, like the rainbow comes out, they eventually started charging 99 cents for that, and that was my favorite filter. So I
I probably did.
Yeah.
You paid to have a rainbow come out your mouth.
Yep.
Virtually. You paid
People
to
will
have
pay
a
for that.
rainbow come out your mouth virtually. What you
Yo,
doing?
honestly, from
Damn
a
unicorn.
honestly from a business perspective, I'm not lying. I like that
Yes,
they're doing
that's
this.
fun.
We don't make that
It's
money.
But I don't view Twitter as
It's a-
business.
like, I always tell people in the
It's
marketing
fun.
meetings,
And
don't use
Twitter
Twitter
uses
as your
stuff as
headliner,
business.
bro.
That's true. It's
So we're gonna
Instagram
say
now.
that's-
Instagram.
But I feel like with this,
You
it
can-
might help it out.
If
Yeah,
you
that's true.
if you do numbers on Twitter, then you gotta have something exclusive or that area.
But we used to do numbers on Twitter. It's just that once you get off of Twitter, you gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
Like if you're literally consistent on Twitter, because
You
it's
get
so easy to
numbers,
tweet. You know what I'm saying? You'll get numbers. So I feel like with this paid tweets, I don't know. I think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I see the money. I see the money
It's a
behind
good
it.
thing, but I just
Like-
don't think it's a good thing for Twitter.
I just think of Twitter like when I
Keep
post
us
a
ignorant.
tweet, I don't care about the likes or
Well, you
stuff.
don't
When
got-
I post a picture, I don't care about the likes. It's Twitter, you know, it's just different vibes.
But you still don't
But when
gotta
I
be
get on
Instagram.
I'm like, hold on, why did
Oh, my
Promote your
shit,
shit.
my shit ain't go for honey. What?
Like, I ain't doing the normal numbers I usually do.
Exactly,
I'm not
like,
post at the wrong time. Like, let
Look
me
at my
go.
money up.
Be like, oh, my timeline's still
I'm not
sweet.
worried about
I'll
money
talk
when
to
I
them
go
later.
on Twitter. But
We
from
need
a
to talk about
business
Instagram
aspect,
now.
Business
Nelly knows,
aspect.
Mo Boombox, and whatnot, you know.
I
Yes,
feel
I
you.
like this.
I like the idea. So
exclusive
creative.
interviews, exclusive submissions.
But that's
I
the
can
thing.
see
I'm
that,
not gonna
but-
pay. Me personally, I'm not paying for exclusive.
But the thing,
interviews.
you
Twitter
don't.
should have
But the
came
thing
out with
is,
something else like under themselves or something that wasn't necessarily related to
Pain.
a tweet.
but it's an
Yes,
option
right.
though.
Pay for something, but
Yes,
like I know it's an
Keep in
option.
mind, it's an option. You
I know
can
it's an
still do free
option,
shit.
but like
Like a me.
I would have wanted to see something just different.
Instead of
Give me
stealing
something-
somebody else's idea, that's what I have in my notes.
Come up with something like I don't even like a Twitter hub, something like where a separate part of Twitter where you can click into like the hub or some
Yeah,
shit.
like
And this is where the exclusive content is hosted, and these are
Like a
your
clubhouse or
exclusive
something.
that's
attached
that's what
to
they're
it.
about to propose.
people
now.
and shit like that, and you don't even have to like see that if you don't fucking want to.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? Like at all. Like don't give me an option right here. It's, option for this and blah blah blah. And then when I'm scrolling on my regular timeline, see all this like a grayed out or this tweet is locked.
Right.
Like, you know,
We
when
see the first
you got
4
advanced
words.
levels in a video game or some shit.
Yeah.
Unlock this when you reach level 5.
Like, well, that hoe gonna stay black.
Right, exactly.
When I lock on it.
Exactly.
Because Kitty ain't going to that
These
level.
tweets are locked.
I want my regular level.
You know
that
why
I can
Twitter's
get
doing?
with.
You know why Twitter's doing this? They're trying to copy OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's the OnlyFans.
OnlyFans
It's still
making big bread.
OnlyFans idea, and they're trying
Yeah.
to put it on Twitter now.
Because you know OnlyFans, you got to pay
Pay for
extra.
content.
I'm just waiting to
all
lose
extra
my morals real quick, just so I can
No.
hop
You
on
got
that
books over
screen.
there.
That might be another
But
topic
the-
for another day.
But they're not.
Not
They're
a
not.
topic for
They're
this
not
podcast.
living anywhere.
That might be
That is
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
not a topic.
I'm reading books over there.
Okay.
Join
Right,
the
look at
book
the crystal
club.
Bible.
Join the book club.
If I make an OnlyFans, y'all gonna log in, pay like $5 just to see me rapping.
I'll be like,
And they
Yo,
$5
I be
30.
rapping.
Yo, you think we should do Emma
watch
Boombox
this
and
with
drop our
Julie and
interviews
Rose
on
Courtney.
OnlyFans?
That could get us some
Get our
money.
exclusive interviews. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but
We
we'll
will
see.
not be naked.
All
No,
right,
we will
y'all,
be
hold on,
naked, y'all. That's how you lead the man.
The interviews will have
I was
shirts and bras.
No, we gonna hire some naked people.
No,
Like,
we
Oh, we
get
need to
two
get our
out
brand
of it.
ambassador.
Everyone gotta wear a halter top or whatever,
Hold on.
right?
or bando.
Yeah.
Bring
And
the
then
bando.
all shoulders and we be like right here. And they gonna be like, oh, they naked.
I think it's the best time to go to the next topic.
I am
Transitioning.
News just released that they approved the bill. What do you guys think
Oh, yeah,
gonna get?
facts.
2000?
The COVID relief
What bill?
The COVID relief bill.
The
Oh my
stimulus
God,
check.
The only
For
bill that's-
1.9
Yeah, it
trillion.
got approved yesterday.
Yesterday. Yours?
Wait, Tavon, give us more information on
money.
that.
I'll shout
I
ass at
can't
this
give you
point.
too many details, but it got approved, and they haven't specified how much this next stimulus check is going to be. So I want to know what you guys.
1,400.
I think
Everybody,
The
they
house.
voted.
The house.
the house.
Yeah.
The house. Okay, so
Okay,
I want to
you got it.
see.
Okay.
I want to see how much you guys think it's going to be.
It better be fucking 2 racks.
I don't know what it's
2,000.
12.
I'm trying to think based off of the
I
last
wouldn't be
time.
Well,
surprised
it
they
depends
recant
on
that
the-
bill, bro.
it
The way
would-
this government been working.
It depends on the stipulations, but if they be like, you know, y'all gotta have a vaccine to do it.
That's what I was telling them earlier. I
Y'all
was
still
like,
gonna
yo,
take that money.
y'all gonna take the
Nope.
vaccine and get the money?
But
I'm
No.
out.
I don't
It's not
think
been- not
that's-
no
it's not
fucking
It's
two.
not enough vaccines for everybody to fucking take.
Right.
now.
So it's like I gotta submit
Can't
my
use that.
form and shit.
Honestly, though, I'm not the type of person that's skeptical on the vaccine. To be honest, like I think
sweetheart.
to be honest, like what y'all see on media, like all those people like tripping out and shit, like y'all seeing the people that want y'all to see
it's
that.
not.
No,
It's
Because I
about research,
But I
hello, and
Yeah.
knowledge of self. You ain't putting shit in me that's gonna fuck up my DNA.
Facts.
No.
My friends,
Sorry,
I
it's
have
never happened.
I have friends.
Wait, one
I
mic.
I have friends who've had babies this year that are older than this vaccine. Okay.
How you gonna trust them? They barely been tested.
Exactly. That's it. It's not even because I
These
just
are
think
these are
I don't-
multi-billion companies on
Okay.
medication. Y'all think like they would
I mean,
just
if
have,
I didn't trust the
Yeah.
flu vaccine, what makes
Yeah,
you
you
think I'm
gotta
gonna trust
listen.
COVID?
I've been taking the flu vaccine.
Hello?
but one thing too
get
is
the flu.
This
Yo,
vaccine is
I'm sorry,
it's
but
5 months old.
I'm
It's
not
a
just gonna
baby.
wake up
It's
and
not
change
even
my
a
mind on
toddler.
this.
to the like, I want to ask you this: how do you test long-term effects in less than a year?
See, that's the thing, though. See,
How do you test short-term effects in less than 6 months?
it's hard to really do that like efficiently,
It's
but I feel like
impossible to
people's
do.
skeptics is really coming from. It's like, listen, we're looking at this virus. It affects people differently. Like,
Facts.
That is true.
exactly.
and it's that same type of like we looking at that the same thing with this vaccine. Like, yeah, it might actually like
So-
But
work,
there's certain
but
things
you know, this
to
is certain
it.
side
But I got a
effects.
question for y'all though. Like, all right, medication has everyone has different effects to it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So y'all saying like when y'all take like even regular medications, some people might have side effects, right?
Yes.
That's the same thing with this vaccine. The only reason that this vaccine is more hiding that a lot more people you guys see has reaction is that everyone's literally taking it.
But you
So
don't
it's on
see
a
me
bigger
taking
platform.
these other.
Yeah.
I'm very big. I really don't take any other medicine
Unless it's
outside
prescribed.
of
Not facts.
Tylenol, ibuprofen, and maybe Benadryl. And even then, I still don't like to take it because like all that stuff isn't necessarily fixing the problem. It's hiding it. So like when you have headaches, it's hiding it. You're not able to account how many headaches you're really getting. So how are you supposed to relay that to a doctor if you're taking Tylenol to hiding your issues? Like
Like,
no,
how long
it's
does it have,
scary.
like, how
I
long?
will say I am anti the vaccine, but if it were to the point where they're like, well, you can't fly anymore until you get it, I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to take it because, you know, me planning trip.
Can't travel.
Yeah, me planning trips is literally a stress reliever for me. So like if I can't go on trips.
Well, you
That's crazy.
just can't
But so-
fly, so you can
Who
still.
the fuck is driving to goddamn Texas? I've done it. I've actually done
Texas.
I've actually done
My
that
family
drive.
has driven from Tallahassee, Florida to Detroit, Michigan.
I have done
Okay.
Virginia to
Together.
Nevada.
Okay, y'all good up
It
there.
was
I'm
hell.
like,
Yeah.
So we will drive.
In
baby.
2019, I did from Virginia to Dallas.
I never
I
drove
love
more than
flights.
3 hours.
What?
Norfolk.
13? That's Norfolk to
Norfolk was the farthest I ever
And
drove.
that is tiring.
It's a beautiful drive.
I think the vaccine
Over
should be provided for the people that already had COVID.
But no,
and high risk.
no,
And
that
high
that
risk.
could be
And high
dangerous
risk.
because it said if
All they're doing is
you
giving
have
you
COVID,
shit back.
if you have corona antibodies, that could have a negative effect.
See, it's
Like
always
my
something.
godbrother's
So,
grandma just died 2 weeks after having her first one.
Taking the vaccine,
I
or
know-
you saying just...
Vaccine.
Vaccine, yeah.
But
I know 4 people. I just heard 4 stories.
There's so
of
much
people
stuff
taking
to
the vaccine
it.
and
There's
they're
so
sick
much
as shit.
to it.
That's why I'm indifferent.
That we don't
Like, you
know
gotta take the
until
vaccine,
someone
do your
dies.
thing,
Do your
but-
thing. To each his own.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm
I'm not
indifferent.
gonna
I understand
judge you
both
out
sides of
loud.
the spectrum.
I don't personally. I'm sorry if it's offensive, but it is what it is. My whole skepticism is with the whole entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
This was planned, baby.
Yep.
They knew about coronavirus. This is all a hoax.
It's
It is all
man-made.
planned. That's why I'm saying, why am I going to do that when you deliberately put something out to the world to kill people, and now you're gonna lie and say that, oh, we're putting something out here now to save you all. When has the government ever gave a fuck
Big
about
pharma.
anybody? And now all of a sudden we want to
Big
wake
facts.
up and think
Conspiracy
we want to wake
theories.
up
That's the number one
and think that
question.
they care about
What
us.
do they care about? And then we can't.
No,
we're-
sir.
They're
Sorry.
arguing if
Wolf
they
in
should
sheep's
give.
clothing.
They should give citizens relief right now during a pandemic. They're arguing that.
This is America.
And then
When we've
They're
only had one,
How
we've
much?
only had one in almost a course of a year.
And
Okay,
most of them-
Corona's about to
their
be a year.
arguments-
It's a Pisces.
Most of their arguments are the $1,200 was enough to pay for their bills for a year.
Where?
Where?
Yeah, y'all right.
In
Y'all-
Northern Virginia,
Y'all
no. New
making
York,
some
no.
great statements though.
They
Y'all-
paying the rats for
There's nowhere in
ratatouille,
America
baby.
you can
You
live on
can't make
minimum wage and
What?
afford a 1 bedroom.
Where's that been
How you gonna pay rent
in
and all
LA?
this for that? Come on.
In
Can you even?
But look-
Washington State,
But y'all-
in DC,
But this ain't
in
new though.
Jersey,
Y'all know this
New
is-
York.
Exactly. So how you gonna
All
trust
these
this
diseases be
vaccine?
man-made.
All of these things that
it's
show
right.
you that they are not trustworthy.
It all
and this
leads to
vaccine
the
comes-
same point.
Big
that
pharma.
This is bullshit.
Big Pharma,
This
Big
vaccine-
Pharma, Big
COVID could have
Pharma.
been contained in three weeks, 3 months, or whatever. But we're already about to be in 12 months or a year of this shit. Bro.
We
New
literally-
Zealand is a perfect example of what the fuck should have happened.
Because
They
our
thought they had a
and
conference.
First of all,
government-
you know what? Can I bring up another point? I don't know if a lot of people even remember this. Let me know if y'all remember this for real, y'all. But
Last
that
point, last
game
point, last
that was
point.
called Pandemic. Remember back in the day, it's on Crazy Monkey Games, and if you don't know what it is,
Right.
Google it. Pandemic, and it's on Pandemic 2.
Where's it
it's,
at?
It's
It's on
online.
Crazy
Just
Monkey
Google.
Games.
So it's basically where you can create a virus. You can do bacteria, like airborne, like
They even have a-
or whatever. And
Sick
the
people in this world,
goal
dog.
is to take out the entire world. Listen to this.
Not gonna
Listen to
lie,
this.
I
It's
played
true.
that game
I
and
played
I
it
even
too.
downloaded the
It's
new
the
version on my
colonized.
phone.
Right, but the thing is, we used to, like, back
Wait,
in the
what's
day,
it
like,
called?
we used to
What's it called
Pandemic.
one time?
It's called Pandemic. You can find it on Crazy Monkey
Wow.
Games. Just Google it. But this is a game, like, we used to play, like, for fun, like, back in the day, like, in school. You know, you're not supposed to be on the website
that's
or
what I
whatever.
thought about
And we
too.
used to play that joint, but now that I'm thinking about that, I played it again when we first heard about COVID, and I'm like,
Maybe we.
this is too real for me. This is a little bit too
Bro,
real for me
I
right
agree because I
now.
played that game. It's
And
like,
then a vaccine comes out at
You
the
have
end of
to
the
create-
game, and you
all
have
of
to beat
this
the
is
vaccine.
over Big Pharma because you can't tell. Big Pharma is the reason for majority of
I
the
am not a
Oh,
conspiracy
sorry.
theorist.
All
I
right,
just
wait,
see
let's
facts.
see it. Y'all got real crazy with the COVID. But everything y'all pretty much said is I agree with. You know, I mean, you know what the government's, they always cooking up some shit, trying to like,
I feel you on
you know.
being pro
But
vaccine.
again, you know, we're at a time where stuff's getting dangerous. A lot of people are dying, so just keep that in mind as well too in
Right.
terms of vaccine.
It's a
Like, even if you're not high
To
risk,
each his own.
even if you're not high risk, you're
With
around
that,
high
to each
risk
his own.
people.
Because if you're not taking the
Personally,
vaccine,
I'm not
at
taking
least
it.
Alright,
follow
y'all.
COVID
At least follow
protocols,
But
man.
let's get into the next topic.
I hope
I
y'all
think
did.
we got on to
I
it.
got y'all list ready.
Yeah, nah, but let's get into the music. So what y'all been listening to? So who should I start with? Who's new music? y'all
Shorty,
listening to?
shorty.
Let's go, Kendra. You go first.
Okay, so Shorty's about to release a collab.
They released it yesterday.
Oh my God,
They
really?
released it yesterday.
Released
I'm
project.
asleep.
It's
Oh my
fire.
God. Alright, so they released
Fire, yeah.
a project. So Shorty and Murder Beats released a project. I know one of the features is Trippy Red. I had listened to some songs like Doctor, Good Evening, and Love. When I tell you, it is vibes. He's really getting in his creative bag, and it's kind of some growth that you can see from when he let out Bitchery to this.
Yeah.
So I really like that for him. So that's my little shout out, Shorty, and also shout out to Young Crazy. He got an album coming.
So you give a 3 for it. Give us 3 or 4.
Oh,
Anyone else you listen to? Anyone else? Doesn't even
Oh,
have to be
the Why Not crew, Why Not Deuce, and Why Not Hutch.
Yes.
Okay, they just Why Not Deuce just performed at DMV Revamped, and Why Not Hutch pulled up as well. And yeah, they just super lit, and they have great music coming your way. So yeah, check it out.
Cool. Tavon, why don't you go next? What you got? I know you're the DMV music expert right there.
Right.
Yeah, Tavon be in the field.
I hope you don't see
I was
me.
definitely about to shout out my man Wop Talks. He just dropped comments.
Hey, AVA, Alexander.
Bags on ISO, Uncle Barry. They can't be lit right now.
Oh yes, Uncle Bari, yes.
He's lit right now.
Jabari's been killing it.
I want to shout out to also Mikey Polo. He just dropped a fire project.
VA too.
Emo World. And I don't know. He's about to go back to LA and finish taking over that shit right now. So I just want more people around here to get on to him because he's fire. He's a different sound than most DMV artists. So it's like it's I guess you could call it emo rap or whatever.
You know what's crazy about Mikey Polo?
Yeah.
You know he's one of the first artists that ever submitted to our website like day one, like back in the day. I didn't even know who he was, but then I was like, damn, this joint's tough. So like when you posted him, I was like, yo, it's fire.
You definitely got some locals only shit coming with him too as well. And also want to shout out to Hook. I love her. Hook is just bringing a different sound.
Where's she from?
I believe she's from VA. I don't know where she's from. I can't really figure it out. I've been trying to find out specifically.
How you find out about her?
Like, my VA folks hosted her down 757. They loved her. And it was like, they just told me about her and they told me to check her out. And I had recently listened to her last project. It's been on repeat every day. I get in the car, the beats.
So now join the group message.
And then the voice, I got you. And then, yeah, that's it. Babyface Ray. Shout out to Detroit.
Yeah.
Babyface
I
Ray.
fuck with Babyface Ray.
G and 42 Doug, Sada Baby.
Yo, D-Town going crazy.
Detroit, I told you, Detroit's about to
crazy.
take over.
Yeah.
And shout out to G down there in Kentucky and Alabama. It's some crazy cities in the Midwest that's about to take over.
By the way, Young Crazy actually has a song coming out with someone from was it Kentucky or something?
No, it's Detroit.
It's Detroit actually.
Yeah.
So,
R.I.P. He was in the studio with GT.
it's
Shout out to
nice.
VA Detroit.
I see. He was in the studio with Vizo and Icewear.
Yeah, that's
I swear
what
Vizo. Yeah, so shout out Crazo and Vizo.
I peeped that. I
Yeah.
didn't keep it up.
Facts.
Go ahead.
All right, let's go with Ziza.
Okay, so we're doing like
Neo Soul Queen right there.
What music you listening to right now?
I've been listening. Honestly, I listen to the same shit all the time. So Brent Fayez, even though he doesn't have no new music,
Gravity.
I don't
Brent.
give a
Now he
Gravity.
just dropped a new song. Shout out to Brent.
Well,
Brent,
Brent,
Yes.
DMV.
Dang. So yeah, whatever he's got going on. And then honestly, what I've been running back is Jasmine Sullivan, Hotels.
Hey.
Y'all, if you have not heard the album,
Album.
You need to pick
Album's
up your
fire.
feelings.
Facts.
and I
Yeah.
really need to know.
might
Let me
even-
know, who do y'all think that on Ari's Tale, who do y'all think that Ari Lennox is talking about?
Some been
that she
talking
has
about
a-
R. Kelly. People have said R. Kelly.
I was thinking Future.
You think
You think
Future?
Future?
Because she said, I know what the internet says.
That
Who
could be a
else?
lot of these niggas though.
It could, but I was like, that's enough.
I don't know if her and Future would.
I don't know either, but maybe.
Shout out to
Y'all
Ari though.
listen to
Shout out to
it.
Ari, DC.
That's
Right.
honestly really the newest stuff that's really been coming across my thing. And then of course, Chloe and Halle, but that album came
Yeah, I was
out
gonna say
like
that
last
too.
year.
Shout
But
out to
they
Chloe.
popping right now.
Especially with their
I'm glad they
Saturday
did.
grams.
I really felt like people
Chloe.
kind of slept a little bit harder on them than they really should have, and now people is coming
he's about to
around.
go all the way
Like,
along.
Yeah, we'll stop.
So-
What you got over there, D Black?
Let's go, kid.
Man, listen,
You
I'm
gotta
not,
find some DMs.
It's easier than
I'm
inspired.
trying to get
Yeah, she did inspire.
see, I'm not even like the biggest music head, but a rapper I've been getting into lately is Black Thought.
That's different.
That's
Yeah.
some old school shit right there.
I would say start with this song called "Welcome to America," but outside of that, I got like put on for some rappers around, my way. Young Roz.
Hey,
dropped-
Roz
Shout out
tough.
to
Shout out to
Roz.
Roz,
Shout out to Roz
Yeah.
family right there.
Yeah, he been doing
V8.
this thing for a minute,
That's
man.
family.
He got that new joint out, came out a few weeks ago.
He just dropped a video.
Yeah,
with
joint tough and Serious Dawn too, bro.
family
bro.
right there. Shout out
Oh
to
yes,
family right
I've
there.
seen
So
a lot of
what's
people
his name?
post him.
It's a Serious Dawn.
Don.
I never heard of him.
Cardinal Sin, he
I'm
just
about to
dropped
send you
that
everything.
Yeah, where he
I'm gonna
from?
send you everything. Down for
I'm
you.
not. Yeah, I
You
know he's from
original
around. I don't know
Don.
where,
Okay,
but I
I'm
shout out to the three.
Hey, honestly, I was.
Shout out to the three.
It was
man.
funny y'all bring up Nova artists because like yesterday me and my guys was talking like yo we've been putting mad like DC Maryland no shade to DC Maryland but like
I'm shout out to
VA we need VA Nova artists where they at like but
Right.
I
that's what I'm saying.
posted
Yeah.
shit on the website.
I've seen a lot of
Alright,
him.
So yeah,
Okay.
make sure y'all check them out though. For real. But outside of them, man, I listen to you know what I'm saying. My Isaiah Rashad, Kendricks,
Yeah.
J.
What happened to
Cole,
Isaiah?
but That's what I'm saying, man. He be playing. He be playing.
I loved Isaiah's music.
I heard Isaiah's releasing an album this year. I don't know when, but I heard it's confirmed. That
He's still on TDE?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he been saying that for a minute though, but outside of that, man.
Because I remember he tweeted last year, like around March, he was like, if y'all see me go on vacation, that means the album done. And in September he went on vacation.
Ooh.
And he just said, I think it was just something like done.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, I think Top Dog or somebody said
I'm gonna
something.
start doing that. Once I finish a project, I'm gonna go on vacation.
But yeah, so what else? What do you guys watching? Oh yeah, Abel, what you listening to?
Oh yeah, let me go with my music. Like damn, I know too many. Let me just think about who just came out recently.
Our sponsored artist, Almira.
Oh,
Almira. She
Almira.
dropped her new drum.
First of all, shout out to
Cloud.
and Refresh Music Group and Hairwave Music
No
Group.
Wi-Fi music.
And yeah, now Wi-Fi because he also had Young. We're not gonna announce that, but anyways, let's get back to it. But now what we saying is DMV revamp was dope yesterday.
Yes, it was.
So a lot of new artists like were dropping music like who was there? Young Crazy was there. So shout out to Young
Bam
Crazy.
Hunter Izzy,
Bam Hunter Izzy.
Shorty, 3-0 Black.
Cute a Fool.
Cute
Shout out
a Fool.
Cute a Fool. A bunch
Why
of
Not
Hairwave
Deuce?
music artists as well. Why Not Deuce?
Yes.
So if
Airwave
y'all not
had a
hip-
lot of theirs.
Exactly. If y'all not hit, Pusha T has a label called Hairwave Music Group. And they have a lot of new Virginia artists that they just signed, so stay look for that because we definitely gonna do a lot of stuff with them. Yeah, they are fire. Who else dropped recently? I mean, I'm always playing No Savage, Money Mar. Y'all already know the usual VA people. Al Doms, he's about to drop some new shit.
Yes,
he
he
just
is.
announced
Oh,
it.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Era is about to drop some new shit.
announced.
Oh, yes.
Solid
Start the
right.
era.
Yeah,
Crazy,
that's
like, yo, just
Money Mar,
shit. Like,
VA about to be
It's about to be
on
lit.
tilt on the handstand, okay?
all y'all gotta do is pretty much go on our Instagram, our website, Twitter. We dropping like all the heat that these VA artists are coming at. DMV, like, you know what I'm saying? Any type like rising artist that's like blowing up, we got y'all. So just stay tuned to it, you know what I'm saying? You already know. But let's go into the TV shows next. So what shows y'all been watching lately? I know like we named some last time, but let's start this way.
Ooh.
D Black, what you got? And then we go this way. Yeah.
I mean, you got the Snowfall.
Facts. Hey,
Period.
this season is lit. Lit.
Snowfall. That's the best show on TV, man. We could debate it. That's the
I'm gonna
best show
just
on
say
TV.
Vikings out there still, but we gonna say.
But I'm really an anime head, y'all. Like,
What
you
you
know what
watching?
I'm saying? Attack on Titan.
Of course.
Vinland Saga. I feel like it's so underrated.
I fuck with y'all, man.
You
Anime's
do?
getting popular. I'm not really a big anime fan, but one thing I didn't mean to interrupt. There's a lot of art's been incorporating that, so that's good that you bring it up.
Vinland Saga, Attack on Titan. That's about it, man. But Snowfall,
That shit.
that's my show.
Franklin.
I need to get into that because
What?
Oh yeah, I told her about it last time.
So today, I'm
Well, you still
really
not watching
okay.
it?
No.
I told her about it last episode.
I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 episodes, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, Snowfall.
You laughing?
You know, like the actors and everything.
I'm gonna gotta waste all
That is
the
really
time.
based
I'm waiting
off,
for all
like-
the episodes to drop because I want to binge.
I'm like that too, man.
I don't-
I
yeah,
have
I
to
can't.
watch that.
I don't got patience.
I'm gonna expose
I don't got it.
expose everything so I know what to look for. But I'm gonna binge watch that.
What you go next, Aziza?
Snowfall's that girl.
Okay, so I have been watching some different shows on
Talk to us.
Netflix. I tried to watch that Lupin thing that people were talking
Yeah,
about.
I
It was
did
good.
watch
I
that.
liked
It
it.
too.
It was okay.
But
I don't like when their words don't match the mouth because I know they're foreign
I
that
tried,
blows me.
you know, and I tried with the
I
subtitles,
hate
but
that shit
it was,
too.
just wasn't for me. But okay, so Fate, the Winx saga. I don't know if y'all remember like Winx, like the fairies and the cartoon thing or whatever.
I can't wait for the second
This
season.
show is good as shit, and it's honestly better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, me
I thought
too.
I didn't think it was gonna be good, honestly.
Just
but
looking at it, I thought I don't know how to describe it, but
it just felt like it
wasn't
was
bad.
gonna be very corny.
Yes.
It felt like it was gonna be very corny, but it's actually really, really good.
it's that
And I like how they have a lot of like. Honestly, they try their best to put a lot of diversity in the show. Like, do not like it's this one like heavy set girl, and people always think they're gonna pick on her. Don't fuck with Tara. Let me
Okay,
tell you that
period.
right now.
Yes.
She is a powerful fairy. Okay, and I always knew fairies.
She's
were
the grass fairy, right? With the plants.
She's an earth fairy. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
This
Because
is
she
turning
came through.
So that's like really like the main one because I just honestly y'all I be watching stuff on Netflix but I just let stuff come to me so I don't know the names of the shows. They just come on and I just be like, yo, that show was good. Oh, well I guess then Charm City Kings, if y'all haven't watched that though, that is such a good
Shout out to
movie.
B More since we
Yeah,
did
I
that
seen
video.
that.
That is
When it
such
came out,
a good
It's a good show.
movie.
Good
Yeah.
movie, I mean, sorry.
Okay.
It is, it's very good. And,
HBO Max, right?
I ain't like the ending.
I think it's on HBO
Wait,
Max.
don't
Yeah, that was some
say
bullshit.
none.
And I
I'm finna
think
go watch it.
that I think that's really all I've been watching for.
Let's go,
I've
Tavon.
been working.
The selections.
He said Snowfall, and then he tried to say Snowfall was the best thing out right now. So I'm gonna replace Snowfall with Vikings.
Vikings good. I like Vikings. I wouldn't say it's better than Snowfall.
Greatest show ever written.
Nah, you.
And as a writer, I'm telling you,
What's Vikings about Vikings?
I've watched Vikings.
Yes.
So it's like a live villain song.
Yeah.
Bro,
it's tough.
I like yes, and no, Vinland is based off Vikings, but we ain't gonna get into
okay. I didn't know that.
talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. So
what
Vinland
else you
can't be
got?
better than Vikings if they based off it. Reno 911. I don't know. I don't. It's not too much shit that's. I mean, it's not too much stuff that's actually funny or scary anymore. So I just like to watch old scary and funny stuff. So Reno 911.
Getting the show back.
I was gonna say the Chappelle Show, but I was.
You know the real one's always gonna get their show.
I thought somebody else was gonna say that. And The Sopranos.
Hey,
it's either Sopranos.
that's a good show, bro. Like that ass.
Or Black Dynamite. I was gonna rewatch Black Dynamite.
Oh, Black Dynamite was good. Black Dynamite is good.
I don't know. Oh, Dolomite. I was gonna watch Dolomite.
Yo, Dolomite.
The OG one?
Yeah, the OG one.
OG Dolomite, not the new
Not the Eddie Murphy joint.
No. I'm talking about the real Dolomite.
Facts.
Yeah, I grew up on those stuff, so that's what I just been rewatching a lot of that shit right now.
Last but not least.
Okay, so I got a couple for y'all. First off, on Netflix, Behind Her Eyes. Y'all need to get
Saw that
into
preview.
that.
It looked weird.
Okay, it did, and it did give. It was starting off a little slow for me, but it's a it gets good in the middle, and then it's a plot twist at the end. Like y'all really gotta get into it.
Behind her eyes, okay.
Yeah,
I heard about it, but I haven't watched it.
It is very interesting. I'm the type who likes to like guess or try to predict and stuff like what's gonna happen, and I'm typically right. Like especially like I be knowing like word for word what they're probably about to say and stuff. I was not right with this one. Nope, it was not. So okay, so and then Your Honor, if y'all have not started that, I haven't finished. Wait, I haven't finished it. I have not finished it. So please do not tell me anything.
I ain't finished it either, but it is tough.
A1. Same dude from Breaking Bad. I forgot his name.
This is like the first time I've heard that now. So.
And it's really about like a judge who's actually a legitimate good judge, but kind of actually has to alter his goodness for the sake of a certain person. So it's very interesting.
And that's the
to
dude
watch.
from Breaking Bad again, the judge.
Let's see, what was it? Oh, if y'all haven't watched this, I would say The Resident, 911 Lone Star. They're like on their 911 Lone Star's on their second season, but I like them. So if you like firefighter type shows or like medicine shows, The Resident also, and Prodigal Son. So yeah, those are my watches. Oh, you
Prodigal Son. Hey, I wrote them and made sure they came back with it. You feel me? Because they canceled it middle of the season.
Wait, I didn't know that.
They canceled it middle of the season, bro. I wrote them a very angry tweet.
Oh, no, like your season, your tweet brought them back.
Nah, I didn't know that they were selling it to somebody else.
Oh, wow. So Legacies also, if you guys are fans
I've heard of Legacy.
Of Vampire Diaries and the originals,
that reminds me.
Hope Michelson be doing her thing up there. So yes, please check out Legacies. I like it. If some of y'all may not like it, because I feel like it's a little bit more humor, it's more teenage and stuff, but I like it.
Okay, cool.
Can we talk on to the next topic? Can we talk about chefs as well?
We're gonna do that probably next episode. This time we're gonna do restaurants though.
Okay.
So black-owned restaurants. So throw it out there. We're not gonna even go in trends. If y'all know any, just throw them out.
Drink at night.
Shout out Divine Barbecue in Motion. It's in Dumfries, Virginia. It's actually a food truck.
Dumfries?
Yeah.
What's the name
right
again?
off Route 1. Divine Barbecue in Motion.
Shout out to them. Who else got one?
Legacy Takeout in Oxon Hill.
Okay. Legacy Takeout, Oxon Hill.
I'm gonna say Duke. I'm Ethiopian.
Shout out to my Ethiopian friends.
And I see them, they got good.
Yeah, that's funny that you be into that.
Oh my gosh, I got another one. Shout out to Noir in Baltimore. Turn up, York Pro.
I just said Drink at Night. That's the only one.
Yo, be a restaurant. She's a restaurant girl. Y'all seen her Ken Connoisseur on TV? She be doing all that.
No, I be forgetting that. What's the chicken place that's right next to
Roman Rooster?
Yeah, oh my god.
Roman Rooster.
Shout out Roman Rooster, Po' Boy Jim.
What episode?
Florida Grill.
What episode?
Oh, yeah.
What's that,
Episode 2, Ken Connoisseur.
Yeah,
yes.
I remember that episode.
Who's in Oz? Hey, every time I'm
yes.
talking.
I would say my favorite part is actually the restaurant. Their salmon be busted.
The lemon pepper wings.
Yo, I'm hungry right now, so y'all need to
Like, you have to go to Cameron.
Oz is good.
Po' Boy Jim's.
Period.
On U Street.
Yeah, that's why I shouted out Po' Boys. I fuck with them.
What else? Y'all got any more for
I'm
me?
hungry
Before we
as well.
close it out.
Where we eat?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
we
thinking
got-
Cameron's after this, but
Oh, Ben's next door. Shout out to them.
Oh yes,
Half Smoke.
We do
Shout out to
got shout
them.
out bands. They legendary.
I just
Yeah.
had their black and chicken the other day, and then I've also seen their jerk chicken pasta. Ooh, that
Yo,
look
keep that
good.
for 10 pounds.
You're right, my bad.
That's
It's for you.
Coming
That
soon.
content
Buds.
from
Coming
OTV.
soon.
OTV. We coming hard.
Your taste buds
In
is tingling.
2021 and 2022 is gonna be a great year. Man.
Facts.
I'm telling
Stay
you.
tuned.
Heard.
Alright, we got a lot of stuff.
I think we can start wrapping up. Anyone got any last
Shout
minute
out.
shout outs?
Let's
Yeah, let's do our
shout
shout
out,
outs.
everybody.
Anyone got any last minute shout
I'm
outs?
gonna let y'all go
Well, let me go
first.
first and I'll let y'all go.
Yeah.
Shout out to the team. Everyone. Jada, Raven,
Shout out to
like
Ava.
Simone,
Shout
like
out to her.
shout out to
Shout out
all-
to
shout out to the team. Hey, 2021, we going up. That's only where we going.
If it's
Only
up, if it's up, then it's stuck.
Hey, shout out to Ian behind the camera
Shout
too.
out
Shout out to Ian.
You gotta step in front of the camera real
Yeah,
quick.
who, any last minute? Let's give him a shout out. Hey, you gotta get the guys behind
If
the
I'm
camera.
here,
love.
I'm here. Everybody
Exactly.
getting love.
Hey, make sure y'all get y'all MO shirts. We got the blue, pink,
Y'all
pink,
see what I'm
black,
saying?
black. You know what I'm saying? All the
Period.
colors. So, but yeah, and the one and
Bel Air.
only Bel Air. Shout out to Bel Air. We're gonna do a lot
Alright.
more stuff with them, commercials and all that. So definitely get you.
We got some heat coming for y'all.
Any last
And
minute
we
shout out?
definitely want to give a
Hey,
huge
check
shout
out
out
the
to
Game One podcast coming
the
up
Game One
soon.
podcast. And last but not least, we definitely want to give a huge shout out to Nicotine Media. That's where we record this podcast.
Baltimore.
Come see us, Baltimore, North Child Street. What's up?
We wouldn't be here
Shout out
without
to No
them.
Wi-Fi Music. Shout out
Yeah, you
to
heard me?
Why Not Crew. Shout out to us. Yeah.
Shout out Sindon. Shout out Logos Only, Big Pictures. We got a lot of things coming on that end. Skybox, the original gang, guys. Shout out to the home team. And Flatline, shout out to them. And make sure you guys log in on the Mo Boombox on the website,
Right.
on Instagram, even on Twitter now. We're back on Twitter active. Make sure you guys are following and keeping up with us now.
Facts.
Hope
And
y'all
make
pay
sure
for our
y'all-
tweets.
Facts. Yeah, do that too. Hey, make sure y'all catch this episode 2, and it's a wrap. Thanks for coming to talk more about it.
Toodles.
Good shit.
Yo, hey. I got a bag and stay humble, I'm unbeatable. I try to help a couple niggas, they unteachable. Lazy nigga vibes in the air, it's unbreathable. I keep catching flights cause I enjoy being unreachable. Gun in my lap in the chair, getting the line up.